Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 947. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. So the first thing I'm thinking about is the social medias, TikTok and Instagram. So maybe one of those could be significant for you, or both of them, if you are trying to build an online presence, or just any other reason. Getting into interpreting number 947, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. This is just a reminder that whatever healing you're doing, whatever releasing you're doing for your highest good, never forget that it's also for the highest good of all. Taking care of yourself and dealing with loss in a healthy way encourages those around you to do the same. And then the people around those people to do the same. If you feel called to, I do encourage you to look into the ripple effect if you are feeling like you don't matter or you don't have an impact or anything like that. Feelings of insignificance and powerlessness. You can make a difference, no matter how big or small it feels. It matters, in my opinion, at least. The number 4 is about balance and peace and stability, and it can also be a sign about the presence of your ancestors. To me, this number is usually at least a small reminder that your ancestors are always there to support you, and they're always cheering you on when it comes to creating more peace and balance and stability in your life, whether it's your relationships, your jobs, your own thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. I feel so strongly in general that everybody's ancestors are encouraging them to take care of themselves, especially mentally. Especially mentally. So if you are doing anything, letting go of someone or something, especially if you feel led by a sense of purpose, you have the green light from your ancestors, I feel. And the number 7 is about wisdom and expanding your awareness and your consciousness and finding deeper meaning. This one is mostly about healing for me, because when you heal, when you find closure, when you find deeper meaning, you do become wiser and more aware, and you make decisions that are more aligned with creating a world that is more stable and peaceful and united, I really want to say. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 4 is 13, and 13 plus 7 is 20. 2 plus 0, of course, is 2. And that number is about balance once more, and your decisions, prioritizing what means the most to you. I feel that when it comes to releasing someone or something, leading with purpose, creating more balance, peace and stability and finding deeper meaning, your choices feel like they are the most impacted, but in a very positive way. Now, I know there's a lot of focus here on making a difference and affecting the people around you, but just never forget too that you're also doing this for you. For your own peace of mind, your own stability. It's both. You're doing it for yourself and the collective. And I personally think that you should be mainly motivated for doing it for yourself because you deserve to put yourself first. But it's also okay if it's doing it for others is the main motivator. But if doing it for others is the main motivator, it may be harder to actually motivate yourself. So it might be good to be mindful of that, but you know yourself better than I do. I personally encourage you to really value and take pride in making better decisions for yourself, letting go, finding meaning and purpose, and just creating more peace and stability in your life. You deserve that, to be proud of yourself for that, and to really be connected with yourself in that way. I'm going to start, before I do that, I do want to say that the number 2 can also be confirmation of a significant relationship that you're trying to navigate or release or build better boundaries with. Or it could be something else that you're connected to. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a place or just something that you're energetically connected to, I want to say. But now, I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a couple of cards from the Prism Visions Tarot here to see what else wants to come through for you. I'm feeling particularly excited for this. I don't know why. Interesting. We have the 3 of Pentacles with Mars and the zodiac sign of Capricorn, which is also the element of Earth. This 3 of Pentacles, has come out in a reading before. I don't know if it was the one before this one or the one before the last one, but recently I've seen this card come out in this exact same position. So if you recognize that, this could be confirmation that this reading is definitely for you. We have the 6 of Pentacles with the planet of the Sun, and what is that? That's Scorpio, and the element of water. Elephants might be a significant animal. Maybe there is an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed in a situation or a relationship. This 3 of Pentacles is telling me that you are trying to build something. You could be working with other people. And communication does feel important with whatever you could be building with other people. Or even if it's just you trying to build something for yourself. Having a clear line of communication with yourself is important either way. Because of course, if you're building something for yourself, you need to be able to be honest with yourself about what you need and what you want. And when you're honest with yourself about what you need and what you want, it's easier to communicate that with other people if you work with other people. The number 3 is also about self-expression and communication, just confirmation there. And it can also be about healing and growing. This card also gives me a feeling of a long-term investment. The 6 of Cups here is about... I feel like this 3 of Pentacles, whatever you're building, it's mainly about building something for yourself, but it's more internal. Building a different way of thinking and feeling and even modifying your belief system. And it's all coming from finding closure for something, reconnecting with your inner child and allowing yourself to let go of pain. Really making me think of the 3 of Swords. Rejection. Or any just negative feelings. Maybe you were treated wrongly by somebody or some situation. I just feel like there's potential here, if you're not already tapping into it, to heal and to find closure, to reconnect with your inner child and to learn and to build deeper into something you're already investing in, it feels like. I'm going to draw one last card from these index cards to see what else there is to add to what I've already said and seen in these cards. And the number 947, the reading before this, 946, may be significant for you, especially if it was that reading where this card came out. Very interesting card to see. It says, never pretend things are okay when they're not. This reminds me of what I said about needing to be honest with yourself, especially when you need to be honest with other people. There could definitely be a relationship or a situation where you need to make your boundaries, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs known. You need to make where you stand known. I also forgot to mention that the 6 on the 6 of Cups, that is about self-love. I usually see it as a choice between self-love and self-destruction, and it's always encouragement to choose self-love. So whether it's walking away from a person or a situation or holding on and trying to, work things out to make them better, the choice is going to be whatever allows you to love yourself in the way that you deserve to be loved and even respected. If you can't get respect from another person or a situation, you at the very least deserve it from yourself. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if having that self-respect made you feel better about a situation that doesn't make you feel so great. So it feels very clear to me that whatever you're trying to build, whatever you're trying to find closure with, being honest with yourself and with those around you feels very, very important. And if anything is holding you back from being honest, this is definitely a call to address that and to remove the blockage. And you may have to get creative with what that means to remove the blockage.